Hello guys, I welcome you all to this platform so you can level up your coding skills, your challenges, and you can meet your dream job. You have a nice math for algorithms. You have TypeScript, React, Azure, Kotlin, Terraform, many React patterns and practices, React, Next.js course, Svelte, even Angular course. So this is for completely for free. So I welcome you all. You like to train, do some mental gym, or even learn for mathematics. So you can learn machine learning and then start using Python libraries. This is the best course for you. It's currently under construction, so I receive a feedback. So just for starters, just let's check Bubblesor. Let, let's check Bubblesor here. So there are many sorting algorithms, but this one is the first one when you are into algorithms and data structures. So this is basically, let's say we have this array, right, and we need to sort it. So we'll be do swapping. So we have here in this platform a nice animation. Pretty much you will be swapping. You see a code running here, which is pretty convenient. And I'm gonna explain to you this code in Java, right? Sometimes there are some JavaScript headers, but you can support actually Kotlin, TypeScript, and Java right now. Um, let's open up another tab here, and you can have a nice code editor. Let's say you are on a tablet and or you want to do a challenge directly on the website, and you don't have the whole environment. You can just go here in the code console, hit Java, and then here you can compile and execute. So this is the drill. So for starters, let me we have here a method that is returning a list of integers. We are passing this list, right? We can print it out. We have auto completion, right? uh, we have a compiler here of Java, right? We have error statements because this is expecting to have to return a list. So we can return any list we want. Just return the initial one. Uh, then to quickly solve this algorithm, it's totally reorganized. To sort, we're gonna we can change the theme, right? If we want, we can have a nice theme, and we can change even the dark background. I love to be really dark, so I can fully focus on my code. So the very first thing we would be doing here is to copy. For immutability purposes, I will be copy my original array because I don't want to mutate it. So we're using this class. Then we're gonna get the size of it because we're gonna iterate. So size of it. Then as we are doing swapping, we need to have some swapping logic. So for that reason, I'm gonna have a boolean. Notice that it is auto completing, which is really nice and it's for free, so you don't have to install dependencies and all of that. So by default it's true. Why? Because we're gonna iterate as long as the element is swapped, we're gonna iterate over it. So swap, right? And then we're gonna always make it false, so we stop the endless cycle. So we're gonna iterate. Let's say we have this one. We're gonna need to iterate that. So we use a simple for loop. It has auto completion. I want to use I, and I want to use len. Very importantly, I want to use -1. Yeah, this is inspired in IntelliJ IDEA. And I press tab, and I currently on the body block. And why -1, right? Because if we check indices, let's put some indices here. So 5 is 0, 1 is 1, 2 is 2, right there. So no, better just put 2 and 3 for not confusing, for avoiding confusion. So yeah, so 5 belongs to 0, so you're gonna start this array, but I'm gonna end one step less, right? It won't go all the way to the least. So why? Because it's comparing the next element. So what I'll be doing is 5 greater than 3? If it is, then I swap it. So it's gonna be 3, 5, 5. Then I will be comparing. Is 5 greater than 4? Right? And it will do a swap, and that's it. But what that for that reason, I don't want to go and compare is 5 greater than what, because it will overflow. So I will just terminate this cycle here, so we don't over exceed and we don't have any overflow issues. For that reason, I'm using -1. Okay. Now going back to example. So we'll do a check here. We're gonna check. We're gonna check if 5 is greater than 3. We'll do that checking. So how we do that, right? Let's store a variable here, which is current element. And how I'm gonna get the current element is simply this index. It's simply this index, right? What I'm traversing this, right? Because I'm using this length variable. So a that get. So give me the the 0 index, right? Now if the code is organized and all of that, I can simply format it, right? I will put a shortcut for that, but nevertheless. Now the next element is gonna be I plus 1, right? Why? Because yeah, 0 plus 1 is 1, and then I get the 3 for doing the comparison. Now I do the comparison. Now if current element is greater than the next element, then only then I will do a swapping logic. I will do the swapping logic directly. So for swapping, I need to modify the algorithm. So I will put a that set, right, at position 0. So I'm comparing here. Let's say, is 5 greater than 3? Yes, it is. So 3 is gonna be on 5. So this index 1 is gonna be this 3. My current element. And now my next index is gonna be 5, my current element. Oh, hold on. Sorry. 3 is my next element. 3 is my next element. I'm putting in this position 0. Now the next position plus 1, right? Plus 1 will be on the first position. So So 3 gonna be here and 5 is gonna be here. So there are some renderers that I'm taking care of. And then swap is gonna be equal to true because I swapped it. And this is pretty much the algorithm, right? Let me see. If current element is greater than the next, if 5 is greater than 3, I'm putting 3 in 5, and 5 I'm gonna put in 3 position. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And then I'm returning the organized, the sorted array. Yeah, now if I compile it, so this one. Yeah, now this is sorted already, so it's working. So remember that as we are doing cycle, as this grows, it's gonna have a big annotation, really big, O of n, right? 2, which is not ideal. Elevated at 2. So there are more algorithms, more efficient. So after bubble sort, here in the platform you can find selection sort. You can find here the animation of it. You can change the speed of it, right, and understand how it's working. We have here an explanation, and we can go and learn, for example, how it's working the selection sort. We have here the solution, and there are many sorting algorithms, even more complex. For example, if we go to a binary search, it has a better time complexity, right? And we can study that as well here in the platform. Here we have also an animation of how it's working. The binary search is reducing in half, so it has a way better. We also have data structures. We have counting, shell, bucket, and here we have animation and coding, so we can learn better. And this platform is super good for learning, and it has the nice IDE experience that we have in IntelliJ IDE or VS Code. You have here directly on a website. You can share the code as well. Um, then, if you want to get challenges or something like that, you can go directly to Arena. Here you have a lot of challenges that you can try if you are interested in Python or promises. You want to focus better on promises. You want to have HackerRank type of challenges, React, or you want to know more about React architecture or the Dan stack. You have here even MongoDB. Let's say you want to be a machine learning data scientist. Then you have here all the foundations. You need arithmetic first. You need a strong math foundation, linear regression, Gaussian, and here you can learn this math, very interactive, with the nice formulas and nice visuals. Everything is for free. We are not charging for using this platform at all. And once you are good with all the math foundation, then you can move up to Python and coding. Uh, and you have a lot of lessons. Here you have Python for doing all of this. Basically, if you want to start from scratch, right? You just want to learn HTML. You have no idea about coding. You can start by checking here and doing the basic foundation course. You can always search, right? So yeah, you wanna learn about it, pretty basic HTML. This is your way. You're gonna have here all the table of content, and you can compile and see the result here. So I invite you to use this course and learn and improve your skills. Any feedback are always welcome to improve the platform. Thanks.